You know when you're doing something right, and you know when something feels right. When you get that feeling, you have to keep following it. Find a way to keep going. You listen to your heart. Is, if you don't do this, if you don't go down that path, will you regret this 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later?
I want you to push yourself to be the best version of you that's possible, but it means you're gonna have to change what you do every day. It means you're gonna have to change your actions. It's gonna have to change your beliefs, change your habits. It's gonna force you to challenge yourself to play a bigger game. Think bigger and start acting now.
Just get out and do.
I feel like anybody can do anything they set their mind to. It depends on how bad you want it, and I wanted to do it. At this stage of my life, I don't feel like there's too much that I can't do. I don't mean to sound cocky or nothing, but if I really, really want to do it, I don't give up that easy.
It took execution, time after time after time, you know what I'm saying? Proper execution in many different areas. And consistency. It took resilience. And you just have to show up and show out so often. Time after time, you gotta wake up and you gotta drive. You gotta be driven to go get something done now. You gotta be forward thinking, ahead of the curve when it comes time to make certain decisions. And you gotta be willing to stand on your beliefs. Because a lot of times you're the only one who can see it. You dig? And other people, they don't see it really, but you gotta really believe in what you got inside of you that's telling you and driving you to a certain goal for something.
Desire comes from a place of thinking, I need it, therefore the presupposition is I'm not good enough because I don't already have it. Determination is simply a case of, well, here's where I'm focused, here's where I'm going. Yeah, I don't need it, I'm just choosing to get it. And get out of the damn way because I'm moving.
Then time is not important.
You can relax. You can say, oh, I could do that, or I could do that. If you don't have drive, then you quit cultivating your talent. Because once you rest, and once you say it's over, I've gotten to the mountaintop, then your talent starts to dwindle too. That hustle, what I call hustle, is very important because at some point, you're gonna be able to pull the hustle back just a little bit, and then you pick your spots. The time right now is a hustle to set things up so that in the future, you're able to cut back just a little bit and just pick your spot.
Patience is for the impatient. And that one of the things that we see when we look at the work of people who have put really big ideas into the world is that they got there by being patiently impatient or impatiently patient, whichever way you want to juxtapose it.
Where I come from, the people are very passionate, hot-blooded. They want it now. I need it right away. Everyone's looking for a shortcut, but sometimes an indirect route is the quickest way to get there. Sometimes you gotta take a little longer to achieve the things you want to achieve in life. So don't be in a hurry. Be patient.
You need to have practice to have apprenticed for 10,000 hours before you get good.
Love, a job you find joy from, is not something you discover. It's not like, I found love. Here it is. I found a job I love. That's not how it works. Both of those things require hard work. You are in love because you work very hard every single day of your life to stay in love. You find a job that brings you ultimate joy because you work hard every single day to serve those around you, and you maintain that joy. It's not a discovery. But the problem is the sense of impatience. It's as if an entire generation is standing at the foot of a mountain. They know exactly what they want. They can see the summit. What they can't see is the mountain. This large, immovable object. That doesn't mean you have to do your time. That's not what I'm talking about. Take a helicopter climb, I don't care, but there's still a mountain. Life, career fulfillment, relationships are journeys. The problem is, this entire generation has an institutionalized sense of impatience, and do they have the patience to go on the journey to maintain love, to feel fulfilled, or do they just quit and on to the next, dump and on to the next?
You don't make money when you buy stocks, and you don't make money when you sell stocks. You make money by waiting.
That is not going to happen as quickly as you want it to happen. A lot of things are going to happen that will catch you off guard. And so therefore you've got to deal with and handle it as it comes. And not only that, but that faith and patience drives you into action. You got to keep moving and keep plugging away